To the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And he mishit this one back. Bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. First down throw by Purdy. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, San Francisco! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now the 49ers will line up for a two-point conversion.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Trap 60.
They motion the tight end over.
Check go.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And that's brought in for two, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0. Well, we haven't even had time to settle in up here in the booth yet, and just like that, partner, it is already 8-0.
We haven't had time to settle in. How about these coaches' booths next to us up here? How about them guys? One side super happy about how this game started. The other going to be searching for some answers.
Here's a return from the 7. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Oh, he got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, 10. Here we go, son. Good night.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's trying another one deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18, right, Buffalo 18.
From the gun is Purdy. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Works the sideline inside the 35. And finally stopped at the 34. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Purdy on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
Trying again, following the sack. Into traffic, complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
18, right here. 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7's tracking 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their early lead to 8. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues for them, Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Andre Sisco. The 50. The 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Up. Here we go. No loss.
And they send a man in motion.
Behind.
Fields on 1st down. On the move, headed right. Taylor makes the catch. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Play action, Fields. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, New York. The Jets will reach the end zone for 6. So once again, the Jets going for 2.
10. Here we
The
go.
Jets will line up for a two-point conversion.
Go.
Fields out of the gun. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Complete to Pearsall. Into the red zone. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he makes the Huffco. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Looking to throw Fields. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another two added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the two-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
From his own end zone, here we go. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return.
At their own 21-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That's complete to Wilson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone.
Hey, 551, 551. Hey, Ken. Justin. Right.
First down throw for Fields. He's on the move.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Brought in right side. And that's a New York touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Jets lining up for another 2-point attempt.
Here we go, son.
Running back sent in motion.
Point conversion.
Tonight.
Now it's Fields. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger. 19 Lion. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Catch is made down the right sideline. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Brought in by Ayuk. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Jets' 32-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. That finds Ayuk complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw by Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
79 Bronco. Go.
3rd and long, Purdy. Finds the in route complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 16. Brings up 4th down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Purdy gonna go on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Yep. Easy. Right.
Here's Fields to throw. Chased out to his right. Now he's looking for a shot deep down the right. He's got it deep downfield. And he's out of bounds past midfield. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Jets with a chance to boost their lead. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Matt Prater for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
49ers 14. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 18 at their own 22-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Warriors 70.
They've got a man in motion. Purdy on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 15-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this beyond the 25 before going out. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
12 yards. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun is Purdy. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is scooped up by the Jets. Well, I love that. There was no thought of just covering it up, was there? He just grabbed it, instantly got his eyes upfield, and was looking for where to return it.
Now, I think you could hear what I could hear, Kate. What we hear on a practice field, scoop and score, scoop and score.
Yep.
They work on it, they rep it, they teach it. Well, they did the scooping, and now it's incumbent on the offense to go score.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Doesn't make the connection.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Don't jump. Ready? Mayday.
Tight end motioning right.
Right.
Now Fields. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
49ers 14. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed here to McCaffrey. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Purdy to throw it. Oh no, they get him yet again. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Hits him on the in route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now.
Hey, never mind, Monday. Here we go, son. Right.
From the 39. Forced out to his right. Now from the right, he fires deep middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Right.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, can't. Here we go, son. Angel.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Right.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Escapes the pocket. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Extend. Right.
Fields on 3rd. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This from 35 yards away. McManus sends it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Trying to force one through there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Here comes the final play of our 1st half. Back to throw it. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
We'll see what the 1st half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Fields looking to throw. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets continue piling onto this lead.
49ers 14. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. throw finds Kittle. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
On the jump.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Here we go.
Man in motion here. Purdy throwing here on first. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Come on. Set. 19 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be Jets football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Up, let's go. Eleven. Alpha. Is that all right?
Fields on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 40 on second down. He puts everything behind this one. Big gain downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets continue adding on to that lead.
49ers 14. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Over 1st and 10, and they're on the 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go! Come 19! Hunt!
Here's Purdy to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets tack on 7 more to their lead.
49ers 14. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finding Pearsall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Looking to throw, Purdy. Complete to Pearsall. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully this turns out to be nothing. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Set. Ready.
To throw again, it's Purdy. That finds Jacob Cowie. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another 49er.
1st down throw by Purdy. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
From the gun is Purdy. This gets the 1st and more. He has the San Francisco touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
So the 49ers once again going for 2.
79
The
Broncos.
49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Get up.
He's throwing for it. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken. No muss. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. That's complete inside the 35. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Hey, Ken. Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down and 10. Fields escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Well, I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender, so it's offensive interference.
Here we go, son.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down.
Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Hey, 551. Hey, Ken. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Matt Prater on for the field goal try. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Jets have it as he records the first interception of his young career. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. The Jets have the football, and they are in great shape with a sizable lead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Jump slant. Here we go, son. Yep. Go.
From the 43. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, 551. Set.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. McManus sends it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Now Prater on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. Here we go. Set. Huh.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 70. Check go.
Now Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
49ers 22. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And we get to see the new kickoff rules come into play right away here in Week 1, Brock. Since it hit in the landing zone and then bounced into the end zone, the touchback only comes out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. That's brought in by Jennings. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Offense up to the line fast. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Set. Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to the air on second, Purdy. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
70 range, 70 range, 19 Lion, come 19, come 19. Get up.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Full extension, and he brings it in! At the 20. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York! The Jets throwing 6 more on the blowout. Prater on for the PAT. Oh, look at... Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Always one of the most embarrassing gaps to see, Brock. Someone entrusted with getting them across for 2, but he just can't hold on to it.
What did John Wooden used to say? Something about never confusing execution with effort. Great effort, but you got to execute and hold on to that ball for any chance.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting to completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Purdy to throw it. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a...
And they pick him off again! And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. First and 10 from the 41.
Alpha. Here we go, son.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. Matter.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump play. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Fields on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Got to hurry this to the line. They send a man in motion.
Go.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Play action, Fields. He's on the move. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Jets can